The fear of missing out. FOMO. I'm sure you're familiar with that, right? I know it. You know it. We all know it. We've all faced it at one point or another. You probably are facing it right now if you clicked on this video. It's so human to look outside of us and always assume that the grass is greener on the other side. Because our mind, our brain, is hardwired to look for the next best opportunity, to look for the next hit of dopamine, to look for the next gratification. We always feel lack in our current situation, no matter how good we have it, no matter how many things we actually have to be grateful for. We always look outside of us, and we always get googly-eyed on this over here, and ooh, look at that new thing. Look at this new business model. I can make $1,000 a day, guys. Oh wait, no, but he's saying over here I can be a YouTuber. Maybe I could be a agency owner, or maybe I could do affiliate marketing. Or maybe I could be a drop shipper, or maybe I could get into real estate. Or look over there. They're having a fun party, and I wasn't invited. That's not cool. Or look over there. There's an event we could go to, but don't have tickets. Yeah. Right. This is our brain 24/7. Especially if you're one of those who is scrolling TikTok all day, scrolling Instagram Reels all day. This is constantly what your mind is focused on. There's no escape. It's never going to be like that. It's never going to be the perfect scenario. It's never going to be as good as you think it's going to be. Because here's the thing. You have to find wholeness. You have to find oneness. You have to find the abundance in your life right now. Because isn't it so interesting that when we realize the amazing things that we have to be grateful for in our own lives, then we start getting more of those amazing experiences, more of those amazing friends, more of those amazing situations automatically when we're grateful, when we realize what we have. So here's a tip, here's a lesson, here's honestly, just be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful that you have a roof over your head, which I'm assuming you do if you're watching this video. Be grateful that you have something to watch this video on. You see, when we see these things outside of us, when we see the party, we see the cool Instagram reel with, the young millionaire with his Rolex getting out of a G63. When we see that stuff, we have a desire. We want it. We wish we were him. It's almost like you feel like you should be there. Like you should be that guy. But we wonder, why aren't we? You see, it's never the watch, the girlfriend, the cool car, the cool house. It's never any of that we really wanted. All we wanted was to feel loved, to feel surrounded by a community of people that supported us, to feel like we were contributing something to humanity, feeling like we could provide for people, and feeling like we truly had purpose, had meaning in this life. That's all we ever wanted. It was never about the watch or the car or the money or the status. It was about feeling loved. It was about feeling respected. It was about feeling gratified by others because we didn't get that when we were younger. Or we feel we didn't get it when we were younger, even if we fail to see that our parents, our siblings, our family members were giving that to us. But we weren't aware enough to realize that we were being loved. And so we grow up and we see all of these things outside of us happening, and we wish that we're a part of it, even though we're not invited to the party. We're not out there making all the money. We're not here all over the world traveling. We're not the athlete that's playing, that gets watched by millions of people. But see, it was never about any of that. It was about the feeling. Every desire that you have, every want that you hold is tied to a feeling. It's tied to an emotion. What do you think the watch is going to give you? What do you think the girlfriend is going to give you? What do you think the money is going to give you? Happiness? Joy? Bliss? What are you hoping for? It's the feeling. It's not the material thing. It's the feeling. A watch would mean nothing if you didn't get a feeling from it. But it's the joy that you feel when you have a loving community of people around you, of friends. You feel like you're on top of the world. It's that feeling. You feel like you're on purpose. You feel like you're fulfilled. You feel like you're providing meaning to the world. You don't need any of the outside stuff to feel that. You can feel it right now, today, in this very moment while I'm watching this video. If you take a step back and look at all the things you can be grateful for, instead of all of the things you can't. You see, when you focus on things that you don't have, you're in lack. And when you're in a state of lack, unfortunately, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the world, God, gives you more of that. Because in our world, what you give, what you put out, is what you shall receive. If you put out lack, you shall receive more. This is a bit of a rant, but if you are able to change your mindset from that of lack to that of abundance, and that of having, and that of gratitude, you will receive more of that. When have you received the best experiences of your life? When have you received love, support? It's when you are grateful. It's when you were in a good mood. It's when you were happy. It's when you were present and content and peaceful with life. That's when you received those things. And truth be told, you are not missing out on the things that are going on around you. You can find those things in your life now. And trust me, if you find something that you are passionate about, that you feel is purposeful to you, that will be 1,000, 100, 1,000,000 times more gratifying and more satisfying than any car, watch, money, material thing. People today are so attached to the material. They can't let go because they haven't fixed what's in here. You see, when you are aligned in here, the inner world reflects the outer. And so, if you feel as if you are in lack, the whole world that you see is going to be in lack. If you feel as if you're living in abundance, that you have plenty of what you need, that you are loved, that you have an amazing community of people around you, and that you are providing a service to the world, and that you are contributing incredibly to the world, you will see more of that. Be grateful for what you have today, and stop worrying about what others are doing. Stop worrying about if you think you're missing out. Because truth be told, you're not. Truth be told, those people feel the same exact way. And those people are doing the same exact thing when they come back home and they scroll on social media. Detach yourself from the material and attach yourself to the feeling. Integrate that feeling and integrate it as if you already have it. That, my friend, that is how you will get one step closer to being the best version of yourself. So the actionable step. Stop caring about what's happening around you. Recognize the feeling that you are lacking. Maybe it's love, maybe it's respect, maybe it's community, maybe it's service, maybe it's status. And feel as if you already have it by looking around at the things that are already in your life and recognizing how you've already gotten those things in your life right now. That's how you cure this fear of missing out. Because at the root of that fear, it's unworthiness. You feel like you're not enough. You feel like you don't compare to them, you're not as good as them. That's what the fear of missing out really is. Because you think if you were there, then you'd be seen next to those people, and you'd be worth the same as them. You don't need to prove your worth. You are worthy. You just have to go out and take it.